Hello again. In this video, I'm going to quickly roll a new character, log into game, and show what the tracker can do. So let me get started. I'm going to roll all the optional rules. Zone difficulty, I'm going to roll every zone. And how to create the character. Type who in game to get the tracker to realize you're in game. Now everything's all set, it's all green, status is active. Let's go into live tracking. The weapon rule is paused right now. It's because it's newbie weapon. The first time you change your weapon out, you need to follow the weapon rule. Equipment has never been updated, so we need to make the macro for that. Create a new macro that has /output file inventory. Save it. Find the macro. Place it in slot 1 of bar 7. Control 7 to close. Hit O for options. Go to the controls, find bar 7, hub bar 7. I already have mine bound. Button 1 is bound to my inventory, so bind it to your inventory if you haven't. Hit your inventory one time to update your inventory file. Go back into live tracking. You might, if you were in it, you might have to just click out and back in to refresh it. Now you can see it's been updated. My weapons, dagger and a worn candle. My bag limit, I have 4 allowed. I'm carrying 3 bags, so I'm still compliant there. Rule set info, these are the rules that you rolled. Zone bounties, this is kind of just a event thing that happens every 60 to 120 minutes. It will give you an alert saying there's a bounty in the zone you're currently hunting in, and you have to kill a certain amount of mobs. You can either decline it or accept it. If you don't want to do them at all, you can opt out by clicking this checkbox. Zone info is basically let you know if you visited the zone, if you did, what the roll for difficulty is, how many things you killed, and how many times you died in the zone. Bestiary, this will populate as you kill mobs. Loot history, this will populate as you loot. Timeline, just a simple thing of events that happened. Achievements, this is just something else to do in game. No real purpose, it gives you points. The rest really doesn't have much. Oh, the character card at the top has just a bunch of the information in one tab. Total kills, zones conquered. Most dangerous mobs is a mob that killed you the most times. Most killed mob. All of these stats are read from the log file, so it's reading your log files, so it's important that you make sure you set those up correctly. Same with the equipment. You need to, if you roll, say, the rule set for death penalty, you can roll something that would be delete one equipped item, and it will roll a random number and let you know what item you have to delete based on your output file that you set up with the hotkey. So it knows what items you have equipped and it will randomly roll all your equipped items. So you have to delete that item, and it will check the inventory slot to make sure it's gone and deleted, and it will watch for the deletion message in the log file. So it's really important to keep the log file enabled. Let's just get out of the tutorial so you can see how the rolls work for the difficulty. There's no difficulty in the tutorial zone, that's why I didn't roll here. 2 again. Let's find something to kill. Okay, I'm going to attempt to kill my first mob. And if I go into the hub now, you'll see I've killed 1 mob. It has the loot. If I click that, it takes you to the loot history. It will tell you all the mobs that drop bone chips. So now I have 2. And if I go back into the zone info, right at the top, it will tell you how many items I've sold and how much I got. So I've looted 3 items here. Coin looted, 7 copper. Shows my difficulty. Checking my rules. So blunt weapons, if this guy drops the staff, I can start my challenge. And he didn't drop it. I think this will be my first death. So now we can check the death count. Death history 1. It lets you know who you died and where, who killed you and where you died, and what time. I need to set up my hotkeys now because I changed my UI just as I was getting attacked. Let's find a zone that has more mobs. So I rolled a 4 here. This should be interesting. I did not pick up any tiny daggers from my enchanter pet, so let's try a different mob. These all look like raid bosses to me right now. So it shows the skeleton that killed me. If I go into deaths, it shows that I was killed by that skeleton, what time I was killed. Everything's still compliant. I haven't changed my weapon yet, so it's still paused. Nice, just at level 2. And I got my mage pet. This should go much better now. Okay, I just looted my first blunt weapon, so now I can upgrade and start the challenge. So currently the rule is paused. Now weapon rule is now in effect. So I'm compliant. So now I need to stick to blunt weapons until level 10 at least, until I get a reroll. I think I'm gonna roll another character and see if I can show off some of the death penalties and such. I'll jump back once I get in game and have something to show you. So I rolled a Halfling Paladin Rogue. 2-hand slashing weapons only, no armor restriction, 1 resurrection allowed, which means as 1 cleric res I can respawn as many times as I want. Destroy all of 1 random coin denomination is rolled on death. I will definitely demonstrate that. I have 5 bags allowed and solo only, no grouping. I did run the tutorial and got boots. For this run, I disabled zone difficulty just to make it easier to show things off. Now that we have a little coin, let's test the death penalty. So the none available button, I need to change that so it specifically says only press this if you had no coin. I do have copper, so I must delete it. The logs in the inventory files does not track your coin carried on you, so this is kind of a honor system as well. When I delete this, it should reset the tracker to start working again. That's good. That was the first time I've tested that. I'm glad that's working. Some of the other penalties there are is delete one inventory item. It will go through your bags in all main slots and make you delete one item. It will let you know what bag it's in and what slot it's in and the name of the item that you have to delete. Same thing for equipment. It reads all your equipment, and so it's just like right now I have 6 items. So it will roll those 6 items, and one of those items will be getting deleted if I rolled that death penalty. Adds a little variety to the game. The creatures are tracking properly. If you hover over the kill location, it'll let you know where they killed them. It doesn't appear to be showing up in OBS, but there is a pop-up. Loot history's working. Timeline's working. The career story, this is just kind of just a fun thing to read. It just gives a summary of what's happened, sort of like the timeline, but set up into chapters. Achievements, I only have one completed so far. Zone rolls, nothing because I disabled the zone rolling for this one. Journal, this just lets you add entries. So you can just add an entry and it will just save. So if you met somebody you wanted to keep track of their name or something, it will let you know when you met them. Lifetime stats, 2 characters. I deleted that other character. He did not fail the challenge, so he was still active when I deleted him. Deaths 4 total. So this is the lifetime, so this is all the characters that I've played. So there's 4 deaths total. These are the 2 characters. No characters failed yet. Yeah, so that's kind of a quick rundown of how this is working. There's still some bugs that I need to work out, but it's working for the most part. I'll update a video and maybe make a let's play of a character. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.